What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. We have another new release from Storm Products. This time it's from the Squad RG side of Storm Products, the Roto Grip brand of Storm Products. We have the big Mama Jamma cleaner option for heavier lane conditions. We have the new Transform Pearl. So the Transform Pearl, as you can see, it's got really good shelf appeal. Its pulse kind of stands out really well. It's got the red, blackish gray. I'm gonna go with salmon. I'm gonna go with salmon on this one. But it's got like a little salmon color, red, black, and gray. Really stands out. And I drilled mine pinned over my ring finger. It's actually a little bit closer than that. It's probably a 4-inch pin for me. And then the mass bias, as you can see, the little wing down there, that is right next to my thumb. So if you guys were paying attention to the Transform video before, this does have the Morph Wing Core in it. So you can drill this into the wing, decrease the flare a little bit. This one, for me, I think the wing is right around here. So we did miss the wing on this one. We wanted to drill this for heavier lane conditions. We got some regionals coming up and just, you know, a heavier option in my bag that's clean, strong, that I know it's going to hook in the oil, and I know it's going to retain energy. So we have a fresh house shot. Excuse me. We have a fresh house shot here at my home center. So we're going to be throwing some shots comparing the Transform Pearl and the original Transformer. The original Transformer, I believe, is a 4.5-inch pin. The mass is a little bit further away, but you'll see the difference, hopefully, in this video of shape-wise between the new Transform and the Transformer. So let's get started. All right, so Transform Pearl. Let's go ahead and talk about what we saw real quick. So the Transform Pearl has the RG of 251, differential of 051, and the PSA or intermediate differential of 015. It has the Micro Trax Pearlized cover stock. Super strong cover stock, ladies and gentlemen. It's been on a couple balls before, Asymmetic Pearl, Exotic Gem. Those are the balls that come to mind off the top of my head. Big, strong pearlized cover stock wrapped around that Morph Wing Core that was seen in the original Transformer. Now this one, we did drill it a little bit stronger, so I was going to anticipate that it was going to be a little bit stronger than a Transformer for me personally. We'll find out here soon. But this one, man, it's very, very strong. In the oil, it really wants to continue through the pins. And when you kind of play more in the oil, it really showcases what this ball does. This ball, just because it kind of throw it to the right, it does kind of maybe burn up a little bit, but that's just the characteristics of a really strong bowling ball. So now we're going to be throwing the Transform Pearl against the Transformer. We're going to see and show you guys the difference between the two shapes. Like I said, I'm going to imagine the Transformer is going to be a little bit smoother off the spot, a little bit more controllable, and we're going to talk about why. And then the Transform Pearl, once you need to move in, really hook the lane, that's where I think that ball is going to come into play. So let's go find out. All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk Transformer versus Transform Pearl. What did we see out on the lanes here today on a fresh house condition? So the Transformer has the same numbers as the Transform Pearl, RG of 251, differential of 051, intermediate differential of 015. Now it does have the VR1, I believe, solid reactive cover stock, but the ball only comes out of the box at 4,000 grip. Most solid cover stock bowling balls typically come out of the box at like 2,000. That's why I think this ball is underrated, in my opinion, personally, because you have the asymmetrical bowling balls, Alpha Crux, Equinox Solid, Hyperdrive, Ion Max. Those bowling balls are super strong, super big, but this kind of fits the gap in between those super big balls and like a Vengeance, Bionic, those kind of options. That's why I think this Transformer, honestly, I think it gets overseen or overlooked, just because if you want a strong ASIM, you always want to go with the stronger one. And then if you want a benchmark kind of solid-ish ball, you typically go towards like a symmetrical option. This is a weaker asymmetrical ball, which is going to be a good option for the fresher lane conditions. Keep your angles more in front of you, but it's not going to be too crazy down lane. Now the Transform Pearl, very opposite of the Transformer. It's a big, strong, pearlized cover stock bowling ball for heavier lane conditions, and this one is going to pack a punch down lane for the heavier lane conditions. As you can see, when I moved further left into the oil, that's honestly where this ball got better and better, just because it's really showed off how strong this ball is and what this ball is supposed to do. So definitely this is gonna be a good option. I think we made the right decision on drilling this one a little bit stronger. We got some regionals coming up on some longer stuff, and we just wanted a strong pearlized option that packs quite a bit of a punch down lane. Definitely gonna be a good addition into my bag to kind of replace almost like my Origin kind of vibes. But this is going to be also a really good option for a big, strong, pearlized cover stock bowling ball for your league season that's coming up. We got about a month away, ladies and gentlemen, for your 2026-2027 league season. So if you're looking for a stronger, pearlized bowling ball, you need a strong ball. Doesn't hook too much in the fronts, but it really packs a good punch down lane. The Transform Pearl, it's going to be a great addition in your bag for those heavier lane conditions. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Head over to stormbowling.com. Get yours today. It is released to the public. Get yours today at your local pro shop. Also, too, thank you to coolwick.com. Use my code RMcCormick10 for 10% off your order. And thank you to Krista and Lee Sant with Bowler X. Thank you guys very much for what you do for myself as a staffer, as well as anybody else in the bowling industry. And last but not least, thank you guys to Vice Inserts for giving me a best feel when it comes to my grips, my thumb slug, and then my tape that protects my hands. So we will see you guys next time.